No, this is my first time.
This is first time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful.
When I learnt yoga, everything what I learnt was traditional. So there was lots of meaning to my practice. When I see now many people are practicing, there is no meaning in their practice. They are doing and they are not understanding what this practice is. So then yoga was like more, it was from the source and it was practiced as a spiritual practice, which had many aspects in yoga. Not only asanas, there was philosophy, there was many other understanding of yoga. We all learnt yoga because not to become famous or not to gain popularity. We learnt yoga because we liked it. Yoga was part of our life, and now it has become, my life is yoga. So it was always learning, grasping what my guru says and try to work on that, what he says. So that was the only aim for us at that time. I can tell you when I was young, there were lots of good students who came just to learn yoga, just for their own personal sadhana. Nowadays what has happened is everyone wants to get a certificate so that they can get a job as a teacher, as a yoga teacher. And in the past it was not like that. We all learned, we didn't want to become a teacher. We always wanted to become a student and try to learn as much as possible, not to waste any time. So many years of practice, then only you can realize what yoga is. Then only you can teach to others. So when I started, I didn't want to become a teacher. I always wanted to become a student and try to learn from my grandfather, Sri K. Pattabi Jois, and just be assisting him and just be with him and try to learn this yogic knowledge, to gain this yogic knowledge and to understand it, what it is. So that was my intention when we started. Then my grandfather said, "Oh, you need to teach." So then he started telling me to teach more and more classes to more people. So that is how I got experience in teaching also. So still I consider myself as a student, and I always want to be a student and learn. Once we understand what yoga is, then only we can teach it to others. When myself, if I don't understand what yoga is, how can I teach others? It will be a big disaster. Especially you see now in modern days, you see all these yoga teachers who doesn't have any experience, they go and they teach yoga to, especially asanas, not yoga, especially asana, that is one subject of yoga, and they go and teach to everyone and give them too many postures and teach them handstand, teach them back bending, which the body is not ready. Still they teach and they make lots of injuries to the students. So this is happening everywhere. I think this should stop and people should learn properly. It is a science. Yoga is a science. You need to understand this science properly. You need to know how to teach others. Each and every student is different. They have different bodies. So they all need to understand this and try to teach them accordingly. So this is what the modern teachers should realize, that they should learn for many years. At least for 5 years they should learn and then become a teacher. If their teacher says, if you are ready to become a teacher, you have understood all the knowledge, so now you can go and teach it to others, then only they should go and teach. This certification should stop in the world. Yoga has come from generations. It is not new. As I have told many times in the conference, if you see all the manuscripts in India, you see Bhagavad Gita or even Upanishad, even Vedas, Upanishads, Samhitas, they all talk about yoga. Even Bhagavad Gita says this yoga is not new. Yoga has been come from generations, and it has come from lineage. Guru Shishya Parampara. Guru Shishya Parampara means a Guru as a supreme teacher, his to his disciple. So this is how it has come from many generations. When you go and spend more time with your Guru and take his blessings, and then you become a teacher. So like that, this Guru Shishya Parampara has come from many generations. Somehow it's lost. You see, now the modernization of yoga is nothing to do with the traditional yoga. It is never connected to the traditional yoga. The modern yoga is too physical, and there is no connection between the physical body and the mind and the spirits. So spiritual means when you become, when your spirits become very high, that then you become spiritual. So these aspects are not there in the modern yoga. So I think we need to go back and try to bring back that ancient knowledge which has come from generations, and try to change this system of yoga, this modern system of yoga, which is too commercial, and it's not based with the ancient knowledge.
China.
Yeah.